Welcome back, and today we have some news on a future update coming to ERLC surrounding this building behind me, the hospital, which is very exciting, so do consider subscribing to the channel. But let's get right into it. So I think it is clear to say everyone has wanted an update to the hospital for so long now. I mean, the last time this building was updated was back in 2021, and it is definitely due for an update, and we are receiving exactly that in one of the future updates coming to the game. So as part of the ERLC murder mystery quest this year, you had to come over to the courthouse, and you could find this piece of paper here with some budgeting information for the city. And in here, if you read it carefully, you can see that $150,000 was sent to the City Health Development Fund, and $75,000 was sent to a hospital modernization. So does this mean that we will be receiving a hospital modernization featuring a complete revamp to the hospital? Now, this would be incredible to see a hospital revamp inside of the game. So far this year, we've seen many other buildings being revamped, from the gas stations to the River City Bank, and I think the hospital is next on the list for the developers. This building is very old, last being updated in 2021, and it definitely shows some of its age. What I and many players would also love to see is way more detail inside of this hospital. I mean, if you come to some of these rooms, there is literally a hospital bed, and that is it. There is nothing in here. And talking about the standards of ERLC's building nowadays in 2025, this definitely does not meet the standards inside of the game. And yeah, this building is definitely long overdue for a revamp. Now, personally, the outside of the building is completely fine. It is fairly modern, and I do like this building very much. But it's definitely inside with the interior that needs a lot of attention. And something I would love to see is AI calls. This would be absolutely insane and add so much more interaction to the hospital and make it somewhere where players will actually use. Because right now, if you come over and get the hospital job, all you get is a few tools, and that is it. I'd love it if you could come over and, much like the fire department calls, when you get a EMS call out, you could come over and treat a patient, and you'd have to move them around the hospital, grab special equipment, take them to different rooms like surgery rooms, and complete tasks inside of the hospital. That would be so cool and add so much more to this job. Or maybe you even had AI characters spawn in, and you'd have to direct them and send them to certain areas of the hospital. So there is a lot of different things ERLC can implement inside of this hospital to add more interaction, and I think that would go down very well with the community. And in the ERLC murder mystery quest, you were sent to a morgue this year, which is absolutely insane, and I wouldn't think that the ERLC would spend this much time adding this much detail just for it to be in-game for a few weeks. So it'd be very cool if we actually saw this being added to the hospital. And you have probably heard of this game on Roblox before, Maple Hospital. Now I think this has some great examples inside of certain areas ERLC can add to their hospital. So over here you can see there is so much detail inside of here. We've got a reception over here, and we have many different rooms, from a ultrasound room. I mean, look at all the detail and different features in here. It is definitely a level up from ERLC. Look at these recovery rooms. They have so much more detail compared to ERLC. And even something as simple as this would be incredible to see in the ERLC hospital. We even have a locker room in here. And this is what I'm talking about with the AI calls. You can see they come and sit down in these chairs and you can interact with them. And it will say to take the patient to a certain area of the hospital. And look at this emergency room here. This is so cool. And yes, look at this. They have a autopsy room in here. Imagine ERLC added their one from the murder mystery quest to the hospital. That would be so cool. And here we are inside of the surgery rooms. And my gosh, look at all the equipment here. And the amount of things in here. Oh yes, ERLC, you need to take notes here. This is what we want as part of a hospital update. This hospital definitely shows how outdated R1 is currently in game. So, some very exciting news, and I'm very excited to see what the developers choose to do with this building. But it is great to see all these new buildings being added or even updated inside of the game. And hopefully we'll be hearing some more news very soon. So make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any further updates. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next one.